gum. So I tried paying my traffic ticket online this morning, and I've had traffic tickets before, and they've all on the ticket say you're able to pay for it online. So I go online, I enter the ticket information, and every time, every ticket that I've done this for, every single time it says this ticket is not on file yet. And it never goes on file. And so I don't know if that means like the cop didn't like submit it yet, like it doesn't count yet. I don't know, because you have 15 days to like answer guilty or not guilty. The website says that they'll email you when it's been put into the system. There's a cop. I'll talk to you guys from down here. Yeah, so the website says that you could, they'll email you, and if you don't get an email within 180 days, that that it'll be void and you don't have to do anything. But if you only have 15 days, would you really risk it? Here's the thing. I like actually going to the traffic violations place because they tell me how much I owe. The ticket, they expect you to calculate it yourself, and I know I'm going to get it wrong and pay too much or pay too little, and it'll be wrong and I'll be fined even more. I sent it in pleading not guilty, even though I know I'm guilty, but usually when you plead not guilty, they'll give you like 3 or 4 months until like a hearing date. And any time before then, you can go in and change your mind and pay for it. So I might do that. There's a lot of cops. Yesterday, I saw, I swear, almost 20 cop cars in total all day. And like 5 of them had people pulled over. So I don't know if they're like cracking down for some reason right now, or I don't know, maybe just the holiday season trying to make sure everybody's safe. But I don't know. I gotta be careful with you guys in my hand. So I have a pretty early shift today. I'm not closing. It's just from 10 to 4 o'clock. And then I'm going to school because I'm seeing the play tonight, which I'm excited for because it's been getting really good reviews and people say that it's really good. So I'm really excited to see that. And that's it. Hey guys, I'm at work and it's light out for once. Okay, so I don't have off tomorrow, but I have an early shift. The only thing is, I won't be able to cook tomorrow. So, probably gonna have to cook tonight. But that's okay, because I have a few hours until I have to go to the play tonight. So I can cook some now, and I can cook some later. Now, if you don't know what cake balls are, they're most delicious dessert ever. Alright, so I got all my shopping ingredient stuff done. It's the first time I actually went grocery shopping alone by myself. I'm a big boy now. Okay, so I got all my stuff. I'm gonna make cake balls and I'm gonna make pizza stuff. It's gonna be fun and it's gonna be delicious. Alright, so I got everything I need. So I'm going to teach you guys, this is going to be a cooking vlog, how to make cake balls. You have to know it's going to be dirty, not dirty, but it's going to be messy, particularly for your hands, so you want to have clean hands always when you're baking. And yeah, so I'm making 2 batches, or 2 batch worths, I'm making enough for everybody to have, so let's see, this worked last time when I made the milkshake. Just want to make sure it's recording correctly. Alright, that should be perfect. Alright, so if you want to make cake balls, you take your favorite cake mix, Today I will be using red velvet. Any brand works. I just picked Duncan Hines because it was the first one on the shelf. Baker's chocolate, frosting, whatever frosting goes best with the cake that you're using. So I'm using cream cheese frosting because that's what you would put on red velvet, or I don't know, anything of your choice. If you're using another good flavor is funfetti. If you're using funfetti cake, then use the funfetti frosting. Chocolate cake, chocolate frosting, or you could use any frosting really, but the flavors go really well together if you use the right frosting. And you also need eggs. It's smart, depending on how much you make. Get the ingredients that you need on the back of the cake box, because you're basically going to make the cake and then turn it into like ball shapes. So just follow the directions on the back of the cake box, because you're making the cake and then turning the cake into cake balls. So the next thing is the pans that you're going to use to make the cake. You're going to be greasing them. So I use Pam. Cooking spray is really meant to keep the cake from sticking to the pan or whatever you're using. However, with cake balls, that's really not a problem, because it's not a big deal if the cake falls apart. So you can grease it to get the cake out, but you're going to be just destroying the cake later anyway. So it's not that important, but it's nice to not have everything sticking to the sides anyway. So then pour the mix into the bowl. Now, water. Alright, so we need 1 1/4 cup. Alright, well, I guess we need the big one. Alright, so here's my water, and make sure that anything, because I'm doing 2 boxes, you're going to double everything. So I need 1 1/4 cups of water, so I got 2.5 because that's double that. That's another thing that I forgot in the ingredients. Vegetable canola oil is fine. It's really the same thing. Yeah, so I'm supposed to use vegetable oil. Canola oil is the same thing. It's just, I think the difference is like how fatty it is, or something like that. I don't know, but you could use it the same. Make that much, I guess. Sounds good to me. And you dump your oil in there. It's funny, whenever my mom's cooking and she needs the oil, she has to call me in to get the oil because she's like this tall. 6 large eggs. Have a paper towel for your shells. Let's make some cake. So when you're mixing, you want to make sure that you're not getting any clumps of, the mix that are not, wet. So you want to make sure that you don't have any dry puffs, I call them, because they're just like, it's kind of like, when you make hot cocoa and you have like the clumps that are not wet, and like you break them open and it's just like powder. Yeah, you don't want that in your mix. I don't really know what red velvet is. It's like chocolate, but it's not chocolate. Alright, perfect. So I'd get a spoon and just make sure that it all comes out. And if you have a pan like me, a bowl like me that it's very big, make sure that it's not dripping everywhere. Like, like it just did for me. And no matter what anybody says, it's okay to lick the spoon. Alright, let me get myself cleaned up. Alright, I think I'm all set. So, now what? I'm a little worried about this one, only because it's really high. Okay. Ugh. Oh, that's nasty. It's okay to make messes. That's how you learn. Alright. Now, wait for 38 minutes. And now we wait. When I was little, I always, as soon as my mom was done mixing the mix, I would be the first one to just jump on this. The next step we have to prepare for is the crushing. So when your cake is done and baked and all good to go, you're going to destroy it. You're destroying the cake. So I'm going to stop the video and we'll continue in a minute. Okay guys, so I took the cakes out of the oven and they are cooling. So I'm going to go to school right now and see the play, and then when I get home I'm going to finish the cake balls. So once they're cool, we're going to throw them into a bowl and mash them up, so that's going to be pretty fun. Hey guys, I am back from seeing the play. It was so amazing. I loved every minute of it. So congratulations to all my friends who were in it and involved in it. It was really good and I really enjoyed it. As far as the cake balls go, I am not finishing them tonight. I'll finish them tomorrow, so we get part 2 of the how to make cake balls segment. So, cause I'm just really tired. I would finish them tonight, but I'm just way too tired. So, anyway, I'm gonna go to bed, get some sleep, have work in the morning, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Good morning.
It's Matt Bowden.
Look how cool this bowl is.
It's Matt Bowden. Subscribe.
This is where the magic happens, right in this kitchen. What's your name, buddy? Hey guys, I'm Matt from Long Island.
Vlogs.
There you go.
It's Matt Bowden.
You know Matt is a hardcore YouTuber when he just does not put down his Sony web.
Subscribe.